Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? How are y'all doing? Hope you're doing good. Let's get the time to, the moosey time. What's up, everybody? Hey, party of six, what's up? What's up, Tater? What's up, Mad? Alexi, Ben, Chiefs, Caden, Delilah, Drew, Phillip, Cloudy, W-Mans, Chiefs. What's poppin', everybody? How's it going, Jenna? How's it going, Ender, YT Zod, Thomas? We got Begone, though. We got Michigan. Everybody, what's up? Hope you're doing good. I couldn't resist going back to moose grinding, man. I want to get the combinations that we don't have. I want to get the fabled birch. I want to get a fabled spruce. I want to get some more big rack and typical rack. Man, there's just so many moose that I want. I just couldn't stay away from them. I just could not stay away from them. Don't worry, I promise. We'll be back in full swing doing the Great One Before Level 60 challenge soon. I just wanted to, take a day to hunt something like the moose. There we go. Hey, Snap, what's up, man? Hey, Steelers, dude. How's it going, Sully? 27 kill grind? Maybe. Could you imagine we won up our last one? With a 27 instead of a 28? That'd be crazy. Moose are addictive, for sure. Oh, nice, Blue, nice. Oh, and I'm doing good, Fish, man. I'm doing good. A little sore, but aside from that, I'm doing good. Alright, let's get this guy real quick. Also, I think I saw a membership. Let me scroll up. I think I might have missed a membership. I did. Came in. Thank you for the 5 months, man. Welcome back, dude. Welcome back. Thank you for the 5 months. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing fantastic. Oh, really, Begone? Jeez, that's crazy. Gotta love that timing, man. Gotta love that timing. Nice, Caden. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, you didn't miss anything, Kyle. We just started up. We just started the stream. Hey, Jackson, I've been good. I've been good. Just kind of been, taking it easy the last day. After the Wild Tackle Tuesday stream. Anything here? Nope. Those ones being stubborn as always. Hey, Kevin, I'm doing good. How many kills? Currently 2. 2 as of now. Oh, nice, Zachy. That's awesome. Hey, now, you were in a perfect spot and now you're moving again. That's just so rude. Moose, man. Moose. How many Black Bear Great Ones do I have? Currently 5 of them, I believe. Because I have 2 cream, I have 2 different glaciers, and then I have a spotted. And now he puts his head down as I'm about to shoot. This is the rudest moose ever. So uncooperative. Like, let me shoot you. Gosh. Thank you, Mason. Huge fan, love your content. Doing a great one. Red Deer grind. Any tips? I would recommend that if you want, like, you want help with, like, Red Deer grind, I would probably watch Season 2 of the Great One Before Level 60 challenge. Like, all the Red Deer information is going to be packed into that series. I did quite a bit of, like, tips and stuff like that during that series. What is Feral Goat Diamond? Isn't it like 208 or 209? No, Ladies wasn't in 27, was it? I don't think Ladies grind was 27 kills. I'm pretty sure it was like 35 or something like that. I remember because everybody was like, Lady almost beat your record. I mean, it doesn't matter either way, but... Pretty sure it was 35, right? 34? Okay, yeah, 34. 34 is pretty crazy, man. Like, that's a quick grind. You'll love to see it. Moose are just great at giving short grinds. There we go. Both those going down. 5 kills on the grind. Have you missed anything? Not yet, man. You have not missed anything as of now. We're still very early in the stream. Still very, very early. Alright, let's go get this guy, and then we'll head over and grab the other one. Is your last moose your all-time fastest grind? Yes, it is by far my fastest. 27 is actually quite a lot faster than any of the ones I had before. I think until that 27 kill grind, my quickest grind was an 80 kill grind. Watch you get a great one in 15. If that happens, then I'm just going to buy a lottery ticket, dude. Did I get the world record with 28 kills? No, there's been people that have got them faster than that. There's people that have got stuff faster, quite a bit faster than 28. There have been people that have killed, like, 2 or 3, come back, and there was a great one. Boom. I haven't been to this zone over here in a while. I can't remember. Did we have something to shoot here or not? When will I get the Great One Bear Grind going again? I don't know if it'll be anytime soon. I mean, I still need to get the Fabled Chestnut, but I really want to try and get some of my Moose Great Ones, Haven't there been people that have got 2 Great Ones in one run? I don't know if there's been 2 in the same run, but I've seen a few people get them in back-to-back runs. I've personally never been lucky enough to have 2 in the same run or get them in back-to-back runs. No, Fishing with Caleb. I haven't really done a lot of grinding on that account yet. I've been busy with other stuff, like IRL things, the Project Hunt series. I still need to upload episode 2 of that, and I try not to grind too much in between episodes if I've already recorded an episode, or else it'll be like, irrelevant because I've already grinded a bunch on stream after recording the video. So, like, in terms of the Great One 4 level 60, the only stuff I do is mostly what's on stream. I don't really do much off stream for that series. So it's going to be a slow progressing one. And also to what I mentioned a minute ago. Like, I recorded episode 2 days ago. Well, 3 days ago. But then we did another stream of grinding and ended up getting a couple more fallow deer trophies, like a couple of diamonds. So now the video that I recorded is kind of like not worth going through with uploading because people will be confused. Because the video was supposed to be around how we found our first trophy, which was the 5 we stacked. But then, like, the very next stream, I found 2 more 5s that we killed. So I got to re-record that entire video because it doesn't make sense anymore. Eight kills on the grind. Let's go. Yeah, Doan. Definitely not the past 48 hours, but I played it a little bit the last couple days. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm kind of addicted to Palworld. We might be playing it after we get done with the moose. Because Brober said he's going to hop on it in 2 hours, so after we get done with 2 hours of Call of the Wild, we might play some Palworld. Boom, shakalaka. 9 kills. 10 kills for 10 fabled, maybe. That'd be crazy. What gun is that? This is the 300 Magnum. It is a very good moose rifle, for sure. Very, very good. How many Great One moose have I killed? 10 of them as of now. As of now, we've got 10 of them. Hopefully, we can make number 11 a crazy one. See, I've thought about doing that before, Logan. But Flinter has already done a series that's virtually identical to that. And so I probably won't ever do a series like running from one end of the map to the other, because that was something that Flinter used to do. Watch you get the Fabled Ashen again. Gosh, I hope not. That would be 4 of them, right? That would be my 4th Ashen if I get another. That's crazy. Like, most of my fur types have been Ashen. What's up, tacos? How's it going, man? I'm sorry to hear that. W Ashen, I just got one. I don't like the Ashen that much. It's like my least favorite fur type. It just feels too normal. Too basic. I think 100% is worth it, CL Smith. I mean, there's a reason it's got such high ratings and is sold literally like, I think over 10 million copies at this point. It's a good game. No, don't do that to me, Fishman. Don't wish a quad paddle Ashen upon me. Oh, man. I'll be honest, though, I'd actually prefer that over a 3rd typical rack Ashen, because I've already got 2 of the typical rack Ashen, and I don't need 3 of the same one. Hey, big boy. So honestly, this is the only time I'll ever say this. I'd prefer to get a quad paddle Ashen over another freaking Ashen typical. Like, I love the typical rack so much more than the quad paddle. I just don't want 3 of the exact same combo. Do you know if there will be an update soon? I'm hoping there will be. We haven't had any word recently as to whether or not there will be anything soon, but I can imagine we'll probably get something sometime soon, hopefully. I wish we had a more solid answer, though. Although I haven't got to watch the EW streams recently, so maybe they've talked about it. Who knows? Do I ever get tired of herd management? I'll be honest, it's what keeps me from getting bored. Like, when I'm not herd managing, I find it more boring because there's, like, never anything, like, big showing up, and when it does, it's like every 100+ kills, you know? And to me, it's just more entertaining with how much I've played this game. It's way more entertaining to herd manage when there's lots more trophies to see, you know? There ain't no way I could have killed close to 100,000 animals grinding for Great Ones if I wasn't herd managing. I would have got, like, so burnt out so fast. What's up, Evan? What's up, Buddha's Candor? What's up? Where'd this one go? Hello, floater. Where'd the floater go? Okay, whatever. I guess he went invisible. Love to see it, man. Love to see it. They're not going to get sued, CL Smith. I can tell you that. Palworld will not get sued because they didn't directly copy things. They drew inspiration from them for sure, but like you can't sue someone for perjury for something that has similarities, you know? And at this point, if Nintendo wanted to sue them, they would have already done it. They don't really have enough there. Like, the most you can say is that they made all their designs similar. But, yeah, I don't think they actually have anything to stand on there. I don't think Palworld can get sued. It's not like direct rips of things. It's just, like, similarities. Which, believe it or not, Pokemon did the same thing to another game. I think it was called Dragon Age, where they literally ripped all the designs in a more, like, one-to-one fashion than what we see with Palworld versus Pokemon, you know? Yeah, I don't think Nintendo will ever go through with suing. They'd be in a losing battle. Look at that, our first diamond of the grind. Love to see it, man. Love to see it. First diamond of the day. Woo! Kind of a cool one. I don't see too many diamonds that have like this little, these weird brows like this. This one usually trolls me. That's kind of nice. We got our first dime of the day. Man, I need to get another 7-day grind video going. Now that I think about it. I need to do another 7-day grind soon. I think, let's see, what day is today? It's Thursday right now, so I think Saturday, maybe I'll start recording it. I don't know what species we'll do this time, though. What a freaking hacker, he got a diamond, man. I do hunt IRL, Evan. I haven't done it in a long time, but I did as a kid. Black bear again? I don't know, man. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm not gonna rule out anything right now. It's always a possibility. These moose are being stubborn. Lions could be interesting. Definitely, Drew, definitely. Alright, we got a couple there. Three shots should get him down quick enough. Bobwhite quail! No. I'm not, no. I could not handle 7 days of quail hunting. Ain't no way, bro. I can barely handle 7 minutes of quail hunting, let alone 7 days. Oh, gosh. You want me to topple over dead, don't you? Kangaroo could be fun, yeah. I wouldn't mind kangaroo. I saw a couple people recently say that they wanted to see Bantang again as well. Oh. Come here, buddy. Hopping them and dropping them as we do. 20 kills. Oh, nice, Bloodex. That's awesome, dude. Oh, I mean, I don't mind hunting more black bear, Trace. I mean, I came back for 4 more after the 8K grind. We've got 5 Great One Bears now. Like, none of the grinds after the first one were as bad. Second was like 3,800 approximately. I think it was like 3,791. But then, like, after that, all of them have been under 1,000 kills, so 2 bad grinds, but then followed by 3 short grinds, so can't be mad. There's something there. Okay. Nice. Oh, he's such an interesting level 4 rack. Oh, nice, Puggatine. Nice. Love to see it, man. 900 kills into the red deer grind. You got this, dude. I believe in you. Got this. How's my day? Oh, it's been good. It's been pretty good so far. Is a game reset worth it? I would say it depends on what you consider worth it. The thing about a game reset is it will reset everything about your game, except for, obviously, you're not going to lose your DLC, since that's a question I see a lot of people ask. And it doesn't get rid of your trophies. Like, any things that you have taxidermized will stay. And your lodges that you've made stay as well. But it resets everything else, which means, like, all of your progress searching the maps, all of the money that you've earned, all of the equipment you've purchased, your level, all that stuff gets reset. So, it depends. I mean, if you're at a point where you're just bored with everything and want to start over for, like, a new challenge, then, you know, it can be fun to do at that point. Personally, I just have a second account where if I want to do, like, a reset, I'll just play on, like, my other account. But, obviously, that's not for everyone. Not everybody wants to buy, like, 2 copies of the same game. Come on, little guy. Ma'am, you pushed him. She literally pushed him right behind the other female. That has to be the most terrible thing I've ever seen. How dare you do that? There we go. That was the rudest thing I've ever seen a cow moose do. Kevin, thank you for the 2 months, man. My son shot his first super rare last night, a piebald diamond red deer. Let's go. Let's go, man. That's awesome. I bet he was super excited to see that thing. There's just something about seeing a big red deer, man. A big rare red deer is one of the coolest things. I don't know, Snap. My prediction would be... I'm going to say after 1,500 kills. Yeah, Andrew, we're back on the moose grind. I couldn't stay away from them. I just love the moose so much. And it's not even like hunting the moose that I love. It's those great one moose, man. Like, they're just so good. They bring me back time and time again. Will I stream Palworld again? It's likely I might do it in like a little bit under 2 hours from now. Because Brobra said that he's going to today. And so I told him I might join him. We finally have like our own server set up. And so I've got a bunch of like friends playing on there as well. Favorite trophy that I have? My diamond albino red deer that I got off of Emerald Coast. No, this is not a great one before level 60. We're hunting moose today on the main account. If it's a great one before level 60 stream, it'll be in the title. I make sure people know what it is. What's Palworld? It's like Pokemon mixed with Ark. Mixed with Conan Exiles. It's like an amalgamation of 3 games that people love, all put into one. And it's made it so it's become one of the most popular games on Steam of all time. I think it is currently like the 2nd most popular game ever. It had a peak of over 2 million concurrent players at the exact same time. And it sold like over 10 million copies in its first week, which is crazy. And like, they aren't even like a big dev studio. Like, they're a relatively small dev studio. Definitely not AAA, and they are just absolutely dominating the market right now. It's pretty impressive, man. I think a lot of it is because they take the Pokemon concept and then they make it like into a more mature game that's more like geared towards adults. And so like a lot of people that grew up with Pokemon are, you know, immediately intrigued by that. And it's definitely, I can tell you right now, I've played a lot of the recent Pokemon games, and this one just absolutely wipes the floor with all of them. It is just so much better than anything that the Pokemon franchise has had recently. Is it worth the hype? Oh, I 100% think it is. Like, there's a reason it's become so popular. You think you're going to get a great one today? I don't think so. We just got off of a very quick grind for Moose that was 28 kills long. I don't see myself getting another one that short anytime soon. Yeah, hopefully they'll bring it out to PlayStation 1. You know, that's the other crazy thing, right? They've had this much success and the game's not even on PlayStation. Like, it's only on Xbox and PC. But it's on Game Pass, so that probably helps out quite a bit. You should do a 7-day blacktail hunt. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I'd probably... to be honest, I think if I did a blacktail one, I'd do it in multiplayer. Because of the fact that I don't want to take down all my tents. And, like, blacktail are all on the right side of the map, so I'd have to move around tents if I wanted to hunt efficiently. So that might be one where I could do it in multiplayer, like maybe do a special edition of 7-day grind and make it so it's like a multiplayer only one. Hey, Kaylee, it's been going good. It's been going quite good. Aside from getting a little crazy on Tackle Tuesday a couple nights ago. Aside from that, I've been good, though. Yeah, mule deer would be a fun one to do as well. What's my favorite deer to hunt? Ah, man, I would have to say... probably whitetail. Like, I've hunted way more whitetail than any other deer in the game, and I still want to hunt more of them in the future, so I think that's a testament to how much I enjoy hunting them. Is there melanistic moose? Yes, there is. There is melanistic moose. Did I play any of the Pokemon games as a kid? I didn't play them, like, when I was a kid. Well, I take that back. I played them in, like, my later years. I think when I was, like, 15, 16 was probably the first time I played a Pokemon game. And it was just, like, I played, like, some of the OG ones. I think Emerald was the one that I played first. I think Pokemon Emerald was the first one I ever played. Oh, hello there. My whitetail keep popping up too. I might, you know, might get to smoke a few whitetail, you know, progress 2 grinds at once. Nah, I don't want to focus on that right now. We're just gonna shoot the moose. Could you imagine I shoot like 2 random whitetail and one of them comes back as a great one? That'd be crazy. Ooh, bad shot. Did not get the heart. That is 30 kills, though. Should I go back to the stream to see if they'll be nice to you? That's up to you, Taco. I'm not going to tell you what to do or what not to do. That's up to you, man. What's my favorite great one? The moose. Definitely the moose. Oh no, Kyle, that's the worst, dude. Speaking of Way of the Hunter, oh my gosh. The trailer that they showed for New Zealand. Woo! Not gonna lie. That might be the map that like really gets me into Way of the Hunter. Like, the Africa map brought me back for a while. You know, it brought me back for a few weeks. But man, New Zealand, and apparently the devs in their Discord said there's going to be 17 animals on the New Zealand map for Way of the Hunter. That's crazy. That's a lot of animals. That's like Revontuli Coast levels of animals. But in Way of the Hunter. Like, I'm excited for that. And like, they've already shown off there's going to be Sika deer, there's going to be Sambar deer, and apparently the red deer are going to get absolutely massive. Like, apparently the red deer are going to be like twice the size of the red deer that we have on the Transylvania map. That's crazy. I'm so happy that they decided to do that. Like, the fact that they're going to make the red deer larger on that map because it's New Zealand, it's so nice. I've been asking for Call of the Wild to do that for so long. Literally years I've wanted to have that in Call of the Wild, where Tiawaroa red deer and Hirschfelden red deer and Parque Fernando red deer, etc. all look different. I'd love for that to be a thing. And so the fact that Way of the Hunter is doing that with their New Zealand map just makes me so happy. I'm so excited for it. No, Clay. It's made by different developers. There's elk on the map too. I did see that. Which means I don't think there's too many elk that are in New Zealand, so it can only be like one thing. I forgot the name of which one it is. Elk, New Zealand. Let's see. What species is it? It says South Pacific elk. That's gotta be just like a generalized name, right? No. Actually, yeah, it says the South Pacific elk from the bloodlines of the Rocky Mountain elk are some of the largest elk found anywhere in the world. Yeah, elk in New Zealand are the Rocky Mountain elk and are raised commercially for venison and hunting. Interesting. Interesting. So it essentially just feels like it's a different strain of Rocky Mountain elk, like a different bloodline of Rocky Mountain elk that get bigger. That's what it seems to be. So I'm going to assume they're going to be very similar to the Rocky elk that we've already got in the game, but they're probably just going to be larger. I got a feeling this is going to be Way of the Hunter's best map. I know a lot of people were super excited for Africa. Oh, we got a rare. We got a rare. We got a rare. It's a 2. But we got a rare. Oh, man. Crazy. Look at that little guy. He's so cute. He's so adorable. If we can sneak it in there. Oh, yes we can. Scarecrow the sniper over here. Oh my gosh. The first rare of this grind. W rare for real, for real. Hey. No, 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 no. Get back here. Get back here, buddy. He's so cute. Blasts him. Yeah, I know. It's brutal, right? There we go. Look at that little guy. 133. You love to see it. You love to see it. That's kind of cool. That is pretty cool. I need to get a good screenshot of him. Because this is actually, like, not a super common thing. I don't get too many rares that are like this. I mean, a lot of that's because we HM, but... still, kind of cool. He was still a child. Something like that, man. He was tiny for sure. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, tacos. I mean... It's not my stream that this is happening to you in, so there's nothing I can do about it, man. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't control what ladies moderators do, man. Oh yeah, let me get you real quick, Puggatee, since you redeemed it. There you go. Boom shakalaka. Floaters, of course. Always with the floaters, man. Why did they think it's okay to just float away? Hey, Fribble, what's up, man? Hope you're doing good. Ton Albino level 2 on Yukon. Let's go, Pulse. Discount Birch Spider Rack. Basically, Ender. Basically. That is kind of what it looks like, right? Very interesting. I will be playing Way of the Hunter again whenever this update drops, Bronson. In fact, I still have clips from Way of the Hunter, I think. I'll have to dig through all my old video files and see if I do. I think I've got some clips sitting around. Not 100% sure, though. Like, right now, I've just been playing that Project Hunt and Call of the Wild for hunting games. Project Hunt has kind of surprised me with the stuff that's in it. Like, on first glance, and if you only play, like, 10 minutes of the game, it seems so basic and empty. But then, like, you play for 30, 40 minutes, and you start noticing, like, different things that are popping up, and it has actually been quite a fun game. I mean, I didn't expect to get attacked by, like, another person in the game. I was like, what is this, a hunt? I thought this was a hunting game. But it kind of threw the storyline for a whole twist. I'm very interested in finishing that game. Ooh, he thick. Oh, that's a 4? Oh, I can't make it. It can't make it, man. Unfortunate, it's got no chance. Oh, he finally got a 50-50 rack static? That's crazy. He finally got a 50-50. That was honestly the most shocking thing about iBuy's Whitetail Grinds is the fact that he didn't even have a 50-50 rack with half of the typical. Because I've had 2 that were 50-50s. I just haven't got like a full typical. Okay. Whoa. You know, something about the typical rack that I've been thinking about. I've had a few people ask me, like, if I've ever thought of, like, doing some more no HM grinds for whitetail. Because of the fact that the typical rack is, like, one of the smallest ones. A lot of people think that a lot of the like, great ones' weights are affected by HM as well. I personally haven't seen that too much. Like, I feel like I get a lot of low-weight great ones and high-weight great ones with HM. But, like, I have had people say, like, maybe that's why you're not getting the typical rack, because your HM is, like, so far along. So I've wondered, do you think we should sometime try, like, lessening our HM? Like, make it so we're shooting more deer and we're not getting diamonds quite as often, to see if maybe that will lower the weight of our great ones. Maybe we'll end up getting less of the big ones and more of the small ones. I don't know if it works like that with the great ones, because I'm pretty sure great one has to be just like a random spawn in terms of like what weight and rack it gets. But that got me thinking after seeing those comments. Like, would that work? Would that actually work to get the typical rack? I feel like the only way to know is to try. What's up, Hunter Man? It's hard to say just from two animals, Zyke Nike. It's hard to say just from two animals. You'd have to look at everything else on the map, right? You can't, like, judge a server off of, like, two animals that you found. Because I've been on so many servers where I've found, like, multiple diamonds or multiple rares. Only way to know if it's cheated is if you find a ton of stuff that looks off, you know? What's up, Waffler? Albino Axis is the best rare. They do look pretty. Jesse, I would recommend checking out my fallow deer guide, because I really don't have, like, the numbers on the top of my head on, like, what scores I would leave for stuff. Because it's not about leaving specific score estimates, it's about leaving specific racks, you know? Like, you want to leave certain antlers that look different ways, you know? That's really the only way you can judge, because score estimates are never, like, super accurate. Because it can hit literally anywhere in a score estimate, you know? Had a level 5 troll moose. Unfortunate, man. No, that's the thing about it, Wolf Brother. You can't really judge whether a fallow deer is going to score under 150 based on the score estimate, unless, like, it maxes at, like, 150, you know? Because it can fall anywhere in there, and if you don't know, like, what rack scores, like, in what range, then it can still be tough to make sure that you're actually leaving the right ones. How many deer have I killed? Man, a lot. Are you talking about, like, in this particular grind? Or are you talking about, like, how many kills on deer species do I have, like, overall? How many kills to get a great one fallow? It's going to differ from person to person, but on average, they're usually between 500 and 1,500. But it's not uncommon for a grind to go 2,000, you know? Overall? Oh, over 100,000. Easily over 100,000. Well, actually, that would be of all things. I forgot bears are lumped in there as well. But I've got, like, just under 100k kills on Great One grinds alone. Like, not counting other hunts that I do. But, like, over 10,000 of those are bear, so I've probably got, like, 80k deer kills. Because moose are a type of deer. Obviously, red deer are. Whitetail deer, fallow deer. And then I've killed, you know, a lot of blacktail and rusa, sandbar, those types of things, too. A lot, in other words. Have I ever played on controller? Yeah, when the game first came out, back in 2017, I did play on controller a little bit back then because I wasn't like a super hardcore grinder. I was just a casual hunting game player at that point in time. And so I did do like some controller hunts when I felt lazy and just wanted to lay back. I'd just plug it into my PC and let her rip. How many kills for whitetail? It can vary a lot for whitetail. I'd say whitetail, it's usually like 1,000 to 2,000. But I have had a lot of grinds that were shorter, and I've had a few that were longer as well. "43 kills in 43 minutes is not bad, actually. We're doing pretty good. Moose take a lot longer to, like, get kills on. You pretty much have to bank on hitting heart shots as much as you can. And we're doing pretty good with the heart shots today, so we're actually making good time. Getting about a moose a minute. Oh yeah, keyboard is not tough to play, no. It's just like anything else, though. You have to get experience with it to be good. It's the same with, like, the first time you pick up a controller for any console. You're not going to be instantly good with it. You got to spend some time on it, get used to everything. PC's the same way. Like, if you've been playing console for a long time, your first time on keyboard and mouse is probably going to be pretty rough. Same for, like, if you're a keyboard and mouse player and you transition to using a controller, you're not going to be good immediately. It's going to take a bit of time. But that's really with anything in life. The more practice you have, the better you become. Come on. Come on. Appreciate it, Steelers. Appreciate it. Come on, buddy. He turned! I was gonna try for a, like, through the side of the lung and into the heart type of shot. Didn't work. I went for that quartering heart shot and did not get it because he turned. You're calling 55 kills, so 10 from now? Maybe. I doubt it, though. I feel like I don't think we're going to get a short grind. We've had so many short grinds in a row for moose. I got a feeling this one's going to be a longer one. I'm guessing 1,000, at least. But, hard to say. Our luck has been pretty insane for moose. It might continue. Oh, no, Rising Thunder. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, dude. I'll be honest, Bumbo, I don't pay attention to how many Twitch followers I have. I don't think I've looked at that in, like, ever since I started back up on Twitch. What's my best grind? My best grind? There's so many ways that, like, you could use the word best in a grind, though. Like, what do you mean by best grind? Do you mean, like, the one that I like the most? The one that has produced the most great ones the fastest? The one that we get the most diamonds out of? Like, how are you referring to, like, as, like, the best? Best. If you get a great one in less than 100 kills, you need to actually do what you said. Go ahead and get that lotto ticket, because I'll be watching the news. Oh, man. Don't gamble, kids. That would actually be hilarious. YouTuber that hunts great ones in hunting game wins the lottery after saying he was just too lucky that day. No mail here. What? Dude, that's 2 runs in a row with no mail there. I've never had the mail disappear from that zone before. Gotta mean something, right? It's gotta mean something. I mean, maybe not, but look. You know, it's gotta mean something. Okay, nothing there as of now. We'll find that out later. Sounds about right, Wade. I'd believe it, man. Great one's coming, I can tell. Maybe, Hostetler, maybe. Or in this case, nothing's here. Maybe Wade's prediction of no males is correct. Maybe, Noah. That'd be crazy if we already got it. Nope. Hello. We're doing super good on the hard shots today, though. Like, that is the thing I'm most happy about right now, is we're nailing these hard shots. What has to mean something? We've had a couple of zones, like, missing their male respawns. And, like, I've had many situations where a zone's, like, missing its deer for a bit, and then we get a great one shortly after. Same with, like, just herds not showing up to their zones. I've had situations where, like, you know, I could have super good consistent respawns, super good consistent herds getting to their zones immediately for hundreds of kills, and then suddenly it just stops, and everything, like, feels all out of whack. I've had so many times where, like, shortly after that happens, we get a great one. And a lot of people have experienced the same thing. And so, like, I'm always paying attention to any little, like, change that happens. Because I've noticed that sometimes, not every time, but sometimes when that happens, I get a great one shortly after. Oh, true, Chase. Let's get the 10 Fableds in chat. For those of you that have the emotes, let's get the 10 Fableds in chat. If you don't have the 10 Fableds, just type G1 in chat. Oh, he's floating. That's right. Have I ever seen a 300 plus rare? Nope. Never. I wish. I wish I had, man. That'd be so good. Oh, of course he went over there. Of course, man. Of course. Yeah, that's right. Let's go, everybody. Let's get that great one luck flowing. Let's get the great one luck a-flowing and a-going. That's crazy, Rick. 6 kills? Oh my gosh. That's wild. What's up, Antonio? Hey, Jacob. Oh, hey, we got a male back here. Been a while since we've had a male at this zone. Look at that little feller, man. This might explain why we're missing a male somewhere else, though, because this one popped up here. Hey, I can't promise anything, Deerslayer. I can't promise anything, man. If a great one shows, a great one shows, you knows? What's up, Dirt? Thank you for becoming a member, man. Enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channel, scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, and also, for anybody that's curious, since I forgot to mention it, we are streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, as we have been recently, so if you hear me talking to people and you don't see them in chat, that's why. Because I am currently reading 2 different chats. Come on. Hey, Kai, you missed a piebald. A piebald level 2 and 1 diamond. What's my favorite trophy? My diamond albino red deer off of Emerald. What game consoles do I have? Currently not a lot. I've got the Nintendo Switch. I really like the Switch. I guess you could consider the Steam Deck a console, but it's more like a handheld PC. So it's not really the same thing. And then I've got the Atari Game Station. The Game Station is basically like, a modernized Atari for like all of their OG games that people love. They made like an all-in-one console. And so I got that because, you know, a lot of cool OG games on there. What's up, CJ? How's it going, man? Got my great one, red deer, yesterday after a 1,454 kill grind. Nice bee fishing. That's awesome, man. Congrats on your great one, red deer. You know, red deer have always been a tough one for me. 1,400 kills is a pretty good grind, man. Most of mine have been, like, above 2,500. You should really get an Xbox? Well, we've got one, but it's not mine. Like, it's my wife's Xbox. She got it for Christmas one year. From her mom, I believe. "52 kills. How many kills in? 52. That's hilarious. You know, every single time that I say the kill count, like just naturally say it, I always look in chat and I see somebody had just asked me that question. Like, it never fails, almost every single time. My timing is just impeccable. Nice, we got him. Bet your moose can't float in the air. I found a moose I killed this morning way of the hunter and it's floating. Oh, man. That might be because it's one that you had killed, like, you know, at another time and then you reloaded in and found it. I've had some weird stuff happen with those types of kills as well. W Gamer Wife? Oh, yeah. I mean, I literally met my wife on Ark Survival Evolved. It doesn't get more gamer than that, you know? Where did... Oh, I'm following the wrong trail. No wonder, man. Oh, did I miss a membership? I did. What's up, Static? Thank you for the membership, dude. Enjoy all the perks that come with that, the emotes, extra Discord channel, scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff. Really appreciate it. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, we met on Ark. And after years of playing games together, myself, her, and then another friend of ours all decided to meet up and go on like a Washington trip so that we could hang out IRL and get to know each other better. And then, like... Yeah, that was kind of the thing that really, like, started it all for us. Like, that was the first time meeting in person. And we kind of realized that we liked each other. And, you know, for another year, we didn't really say anything. And then, eventually it just worked out. I've told the story so many times, I'm not going to go into super detail. But... yeah, it doesn't get more gamer than that, man. But yeah, back to the Xbox. Like, yeah, she got that for Christmas. She doesn't really play it nowadays anymore. Because she likes PC a lot more, just like I do. And so she primarily just plays on the laptop. Or on her Switch. She does like the Switch as well. Is a Mellow Roosevelt elk rare? Yes, that's very rare. Very rare. Now, I'll be honest, I don't really like playing console, Skibidi. I will always choose PC over console. There's just a lot more you can do with it. And I prefer keyboard and mouse. There's a lot more control. I'm not a console person, really. The only reason I play stuff like the Switch is because you get games on there that you can't get anywhere else. And it's portable and handheld, you know. The Switch is probably one of my favorite consoles. Oh, yeah, big boy. Let's go. He thick. He thick. Oh my gosh. Look at that dude. He's massive. That's a 300 rack right there. 300 for sure. I mean, could be slightly below 300, but likely 300, you know? Okay, hit him again. Here we go. Yeah, right below. Right below. I jinxed it. I jinxed it. I said 300 guaranteed and I jinxed it. It's 298.62. Man. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Well. Yeah, still max weight. True. Still max weight. That's hilarious. Literally the one where I'm like, there's no way he's not 300. That's the one where it's not. Oh, man. Okay, we gotta find this one. Appreciate it, typical Game Boy. Appreciate it, man. We already started up Season 3 of Great One 4 Level 60, Hostetler. We've already done Episode 1 on the channel. And then I've done 2 streams grinding on that account. Oh yeah, Diamond Counter. I did miss that. Boom. There we go. We had the big male next to the little male. Big boy for sure. Big boy for sure. Oh, thank you, Mason. I'm glad you like it, man. Glad you're enjoying it. He doesn't even save them anymore? That's because we use herd management. We get a lot of diamonds because of herd management, so... yeah, we only tax the ones that are, like, really unique. Because at this point, that was my 142nd diamond moose out of 10,000 kills of grinding for them. So yeah, we really only tax the super cool-looking ones that I haven't seen before. Like, if it's super unique or super high scoring, then we tax it. Dude, his respawn's even tinier. Oh, man. I've visited most parts of Oregon, Kai. I've visited a lot of Oregon. I've been through pretty much all parts of Oregon at this point. Come on, buddy. Stop moving. Watch this not even be his zone. Oh. It might not be. Okay, this isn't his zone. Okay, I'm glad I didn't shoot him then. I thought he was from this herd. I'm glad I didn't shoot him. That could have been really bad. Because then we would have had another solo to chase around. I had 37 zones for fallow on my main account, Ian. And that was after getting done shooting down all the solos. Because, like, when you're shooting down solos, they're going to constantly be moving, so zones will be disappearing and reappearing. But yeah, I ended with, like, 37. Gosh, I messed up those shots. He's not going to die anytime soon. What's my favorite shotgun? The Cotw. It's the 12-gauge pump action. Why does it matter if you shoot a deer in their zone? Oh, it's not about shooting it in the zone. It's about the fact that we're herd managing, so we don't shoot the 2s and we don't shoot the 3s that are the same size as a 2. And that was a 2. And the only time I would want to shoot a 2 is if it was one of my respawns from my main zones. So like this guy right here, if I kill him and he comes back as a 2, I'll shoot him because this is a main zone for me. This is one of my like final grinding zones. But if it's just like, if it's in anywhere else on the map, we don't shoot them. Because we've managed those down like purposefully. And if that sounds confusing, it's because it definitely can be. Oh, you had a troll super rare Rusa. Oh, that's crazy. That is a trophy I really want, is a super rare Rusa. Like, no joke, that's probably my most wanted trophy, is a leucistic diamond Rusa. Because the leucistic just looks so pretty. It's like a bluish gray. Like a pale bluish gray. And, oh, it's just so pretty. So I would love Hostetler. Like I said, I visited pretty much everywhere in Oregon. Whether it's just like traveling through to get to other places, or like, you know, visiting there for like fishing trips and stuff like that, or visiting family, you know, things like that. I've been pretty much everywhere in Oregon. Yeah, Ash, it's totally understandable. The thing about herd management is it's something that I've kind of like learned over the course of literally over a year and a half. Like when I first started it, I did not do it to the extent that I do now. I didn't like try to like pick where the good shooting zones were gonna go. Like I just, if it was a level 5 or above red deer, I shot it. And if it was a 4 or below, I didn't shoot it. And kind of just wherever they ended up is where I let them end up. Nowadays, I try to be a little more strategic with it. I try to like get specific zones to be my main ones, and then I try to manage down the other ones that I don't like as much. Like, I get more into it nowadays. How can you get the cool reload animations? You have to increase the level of the lightning hands perk. Go into lightning hands, go to handguns, and get level 3 lightning hands. That is how you get the different animations. What great one species do they have? They have whitetail, moose, bear, black bear that is. They have fallow deer, and they have red deer. Later, Noah. Are the moose about herd managed enough? Oh, I haven't been trying to manage them more for a while. I haven't, like, touched my HM on them for, like, ever since we got the first great one moose, really. Well, first Leighton moose, that is. Like, I've kept it the same for a lot of grinds. Yes, a lion great one would be amazing. Your diamond rate on Yukon's really good right now. What's it looking like, Zachy? Best diamond rate I got was last grind, I believe, where I was getting a diamond every, like, 30 kills? One in, like, 15? Oh, that's crazy. Hopefully it's not just a, hopefully it's not just a phase, you know? What do you think a beginner should do for his first grind? Personally, I don't think grinding is a super good thing to do when you're like new to the game. It depends. Like, what do you mean by beginner? Like, how long have you played the game? If you've only been playing the game for like 20, 30 hours, I would not recommend getting into a grind that early. I would just try to have fun on the game, enjoy learning all the stuff the game has to offer and stuff like that. Level 33. I mean, yeah, I would recommend just, you know, having fun with other stuff before you really get serious into grinding. I didn't do any grinding until well after I hit level 60. Because, like, at that point, at level 33, there's still going to be so many things that you can find in the game from just hunting around. Like, you probably still have a lot of diamonds and rares that you don't have. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend getting super deep into a grind that early on. I'd spend most of your time just like learning a lot about the animals, learning a lot about need zones, like where the drink zones are, like things like that. I'd worry about that type of stuff at that point. You know, at that point, I'd probably just be learning more about the game and stuff like that. Getting experience in hunting all the different maps and hunting all the species and, you know, learning the good spots for all of them. But if you want a different, like, a different, you know, change of pace and you want to do a grind, I would recommend starting with fallow deer because they're one of the easiest ones to get into. More specifically, fallow on Tiabaroa. If you really want to get into grinding, fallow's probably the best place to start. Do you think that they should make the Hunter cross-platform? I don't think they could do that without the game imploding on itself. I'm gonna just be honest. I don't think they could make it work. The game has been out for a long time at this point. They should have done it a long time ago if they wanted to implement it. This late into a game's process, the amount of money it would take to implement cross-platform and the amount of changes they would have to make is crazy. I mean, like, there's games that have done it in the past, but they're big AAA companies usually. And Expansive Worlds is not like a massive AAA company. Yeah, I don't think they could really do that, you know? Would it be awesome if they could make it work? Yeah, it'd be great. But I don't think they could make it work without it being super buggy and just difficult to like deal with. And you also have to consider the fact that, you know, on PC there's a lot of people that mod their multiplayer sessions. And if they made the game cross-platform, that would make it so that like console players would get plagued by the modded multiplayer servers as well. And so there's a lot of people that don't want cross-platform for that reason alone. They don't want the like modders to infect their Xbox servers or their PlayStation servers, you know? And I don't blame them. It sucks running into cheaters in multiplayer. But yeah, it would be cool if they could make it work. If they found a way that they could add in cross-platform and have it not, like, cause a lot of issues, then I'd be all for it. Yeah, Call of the Wild was released in, I think, February of 2017, right? It was either January or February. Is multiplayer worse for hunting? I'd say right now, yes, it is, because you run into a lot of connection issues where you get disconnected from the servers constantly. And you also run into a lot of cheaters in multiplayer. So I'd say, yeah, multiplayer is kind of a bit more rough for hunting. Now, are you going to find any less or any more animals? Probably not. I mean, it depends on what that person's map is like. Because when you join multiplayer, you're joining that person's, you know, their map. You're joining their map. And so, like, if they've got trophies on their map when they open up multiplayer, then you'll be able to take those as well if you find them. So it depends on, like, the context of what you mean by, is it better for hunting or worse for hunting? Hello, buddy. Are the others not rendered in? We might have to back up. Oh, yep. Knew it. Knew it! Later, Kai. Yeah, Layton is a great map. I love it. I really like Layton. I mean, it's the map that I've done the most grinds on. I've done the majority of my moose grinds and all except like 3 of my whitetail grinds here. And I feel like that's primarily because they've just set it up so good for grinding. You don't have to search the entire map to find all of the species. Like, they're only on half of the map. Which, to me, that's huge. Like, that is, like, one of the most important factors to me is, like, how little time I have to spend finding animals to maximize the amount of time that I can spend actually hunting them. No, once you hit level 60, you cannot get any more skill points or perk points. However, if you want to respec, you can reset your skills and perks, and it'll give you all the points back. But yeah, you can't get any more points after hitting level 60. Nice, Fortnite kid, nice. That moose had fancy feet. Oh yeah. He's a little dancing moosey. Mrs. Crow, 38 months as a member on YouTube. That's crazy. One of the only Diamond Badge members here. That's crazy. 38 months. Nice, Fortnite kid. Nice. Hey, little feller. What are you doing? Come on. Oh. There we go. I bet you're cracked at Fortnite. It depends on the day. Sometimes I'm okay at it. Other times I'm... I don't play it, like, super consistently, so... I kind of just bounce on there every once in a while, play it for a couple weeks, then go a couple months without touching it. Who's your favorite YouTuber to collab with? I mean, I haven't collabed with a lot of people. And I try not to pick any favorites, obviously, because that's kind of rude to the others. But I mean, the people that I collab with the most, you can tell who I enjoy collabing with just based on how often I'm playing games with them, you know? If you see me collabing with somebody a lot, then you know that I'm probably pretty good friends with them. What's up, country kid? Yeah, that's what I heard about, too, CL Smith. Like, I just heard about that this morning, and I was thinking, like, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, apparently you can breed the pals in Palworld, and you can, like, make, like, cross-species combinations and get, like, weird Pokemon, or pals. They're Pokemon, let's be honest. They're Pokemon. But yeah, it's very interesting. I did not expect that to be a feature, man. I did not expect that to be a feature. Hey, little buddies. Look at these little fellers. Hey, we're back. Double heart shot. Let's go. 69 kills on the grind. Nice. $215. Probably if I can, Patrick. The thing, and I've said this many times, the thing about collabing with Rooster is he's 10 hours ahead of me. Because he lives in Germany, as far as I know. I think he's still there. But that makes it very tough to get collabs going, because I usually don't, like, get to recording until, like, 1 p.m. my time, and, you know, for him, if he's 10 hours ahead, that's 11 p.m. at night. So that's the only thing that's the only trouble we run into. Because obviously, like, when I first wake up in the morning, I'm getting breakfast, I'm doing editing, I'm uploading my video, stuff like that. Oh, he's in Turkey now? You said he's in Turkey now? Huh, I thought he was in Germany. Maybe he left Germany. But I swear he said Germany last time I talked to him. I don't think I've ever seen anybody call Rooster a hacker, Vader. But then again, I guess I don't, like, dig super deep to find out if people have. But if anybody looks at Rooster's trophies and thinks that he's cheating, they're an absolute idiot. It's same with Brobra. Somebody called Brobra a cheater once and accused him of hacking in animals. And I'm just thinking, like, have you even watched how this guy plays? Have you even watched how Brobra plays? Ain't no way he's cheating. People like that always make me laugh, man. Godlover, thank you so much for the raid on Twitch. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing good. Where did this moose go? Is it? Okay, it went over here, I think. Yeah, that's its blood. What do I do if I've shot all my zones down to 1 trivials? You find the rest of your zone because it's impossible for you to get every single zone to be just 1s. If you think that you've got all your zones shot down to level 1s, you're definitely missing a bunch of zones because it wouldn't be that easy to get them to be all 1s. No, Rooster's not my brother. My brother is Johnny. Johnny Crow, bro. You guys see him in the chat quite often. He's one of the moderators. That's my brother. A lot of people just say that me and Rooster sound alike. Later, Salty. How about Gemsbach Platinum? Gemsbach can be quite fun. How do I start a Great One grind? Well, I mean, obviously, like, the way you'd start it, first of all, is I personally recommend looking up a hotspot map of where to look for zones. Like, for example, ProXCK has some phenomenal maps where it shows, like, every area where you need to look. Like, ProXCK does a great job with the hotspot maps. He'll highlight in red, like, all the areas that you can find zones for that animal. And so that's what I do first, is I'll look up the hotspot map for the species on that map that I'm going to be hunting them. And then I just go look for zones in those areas, and as I find zones, I hunt them, and I keep a note of where they are. Whether it's, like, putting a mark on a map on, like, using Photoshop, or, like... You know, there's a lot of ways you can keep track of it, but I just try to keep track of the zones as I'm hunting them. And obviously placing down tents and stands in the areas that I'm going to be grinding first so that I can hunt them without having to worry about having to travel a long ways and not having to worry about the hunting pressure. All those types of things, you know. No, Logan, I haven't. I didn't really start talking to ProXCK that much until, like, recently. Kind of like when I started, like, using his maps more. I talked to him a little bit to ask him if it was okay to reference them in my videos. And then I talked to him for the first time ever in chat during the first Tackle Tuesday stream of this season, which was, like, what, 3 weeks ago? I think it was 3 weeks ago, 2 or 3. And so, yeah, I haven't really known him super well until recently, you know? It's too close. He's gonna spook. We'll skip that zone for now. I don't feel like running down there again. I'm using the 300 Magnum for my rifle. What's up, O'Neal? Welcome to the stream, man. How many kills right now? 71. 71 kills on the grind. There we go. What's my favorite map? Emerald Coast. There we go. Doing a great one, Fallow. 175 kills and nothing. Yeah, you're still pretty early on in there, man. It's not going to be something that you'll get, like, super early every time. Really, the only time that you can expect a lot of short grinds is when you're deep into herd management. And, you know, that's something that people overlook quite often. You know, you click onto a live stream of myself or iBuy or Lady or anybody else that does herd management, right? And you see them get sub 100 kill grinds or like 3 grinds in a row that are only 400 kills, but you may not have seen the very first grind that was done on that map where they were actually setting up herd management and shooting everything down for like over 100 hours and sometimes thousands of kills. Usually, like, you don't get the super short grinds until you set up your HM and get it like pretty heavily managed. Like when it's only like, you know, halfway managed, you really don't get a lot of short grinds. The only exception that I found is maybe... Oh, another one. Let's go. Wait. Ah, that wasn't. Okay. The only exception I've really seen is like moose and fallow. It doesn't seem like you need to manage them nearly as much as the other species. But I think that's the reason that a lot of people think that, you know, you're supposed to get a grind to only last like 200 kills. It's because they don't see the original grind that started that herd management on that particular map for that person. Like, anybody that has been here for the streams where we're actually setting things up would know that, like, a lot of the times the first couple grinds are a lot longer. Our whitetail was a prime example on Layton. Our first few grinds were all above, like, 1,400 kills. We didn't start getting short grinds until we had done quite a few grinds. And that was because we just weren't super herd managed during the first, like, 5,000 kills. Can you feel it in the air tonight? Not really, Sam. No, I don't feel anything, bro. There he is. Okay. There's our moosey. Little reset trick actually worked this time. Is this not the... Oh, this isn't even the big rack. I saw it from this angle and I was like, oh, that's the big boy. No, it's the 280s one. It's actually kind of funny. That's actually kind of funny. It just shows how similar they are until you actually look up close. How's it going, Sam? How's it going, man? I hope you're doing good. All right, well, that's another diamond to the diamond counter. We're actually doing pretty good right now. 3 diamonds and 74 kills is nice. That's very nice. What's up, Marshall? What's up, JC? 280s rack is my fave. Mine too. I like that rack a lot. Just because it's so different. It just looks wacky. And I love it. You get trolled a lot for whitetail. Yeah, me too. The whitetail do troll quite often, even when you're herd managing. They're just a very trolly species. Hey, stop quacking! I'm hunting here. We're hunting here, ducks. Oh gosh, don't look, guys. I may have just blinded everybody that saw that terrible aiming. How many kills per rotation? Like, between 8 and 11. And then about, like, 50 to 70 per hour, depending on, like, how good I am with my heart shots. Later, elementally. Stop quacking. Exactly. Stop quacking. Latent Moose actually fire. I do love Latent Moose, man. I do love me some Latent Moose. I mean, I'd take Latent Moose over Moose on any other map. Like, all the other grinds just felt like I never felt like I had found everything. On Latent, I'm pretty confident that I found everything. Because there's way less moose to have to worry about. And they're on, like, a way smaller portion of the map. Oof. Missed the hard shot. This is why the amount we get per hour varies so much, because sometimes I just can't aim. Can you show me all your moose zones for Layton? Man, that's gonna be tough. I have over 110 zones. Essentially just anywhere you see water on the left side and you see these little zones right here. All these zones on the left side are a mix of moose and whitetail. So, yeah, I'm not gonna go through each and every one of them and individually, like, find all the different zones. Just all of this stuff over here, pretty much. And all of this in here. And down here. And this, and these over here, and all of these. Like, there's so many. There's so many to keep up with. Can't get an albino moose for some reason. They're tough, man. Like, albinos and mellas are way tougher to get than a piebald. I mean, you know, I may get a rare, like, every 300 kills on average, but the majority of them are piebald. Like, I probably go a couple thousand kills in between getting albinos or mellas on average. They're tough. They're very tough. What's up, Face Clips? What do you mean by maybe more after? Like other games, Kraken. Because we might be joining Broba for Palworld in like 30 minutes. We'll see. Depends on if he actually decides to play it tonight. He said 7 my time, which is like 33 minutes from now. But I don't know. I'll probably do it in a separate stream if I do it. It should be like 10 minutes, I think, be gone. I think it's like 10 minutes if I'm not mistaken. That's a big boy 4. That's a real big boy 4. Yeah, Sam Palworld. Exactly. Exactly. Come on. Turn for me. Turn. Come on, turn. He moved! Okay, he didn't move enough, though. We got the hard shot. He didn't move out of the way, at least. That was a throwback to the Diamond Melon Moose we got on Medved. TTK, what's poppin', bruh? Ah, didn't make it. Had a chance, but he just couldn't hang. Oh, you redeemed it. I see, be gone. Oh man, I still find it so funny that on Twitch, like, you guys can request to be timed out. That's just hilarious. I still find it so funny even after all these days of it being a thing. It's just so funny. Oh, let me see what Brober said. Okay, Brober said that he's not going to be streaming tonight, actually, so... we might end up not doing Palworld tonight, then. And, you know, I'll probably schedule a Palworld stream for, like, tomorrow. or the day after. Because Brober said that he's not feeling too good. He feels kind of dehydrated, so I might just hang with him off stream because I'm kind of sore from the from the Tackle Tuesday stream the other night still. So I think we'll probably go till we'll probably do moose hunting for another 30 to 45 minutes. And then call it a night. So we got a good bit of moose hunting still to go for the day. For those that are enjoying it. Don't worry. I promise. We'll go at least another 30 minutes. Is 10 diamond whitetail in 400 kills good? That's decent. Yeah, that's decent. That would be considered like decent herd management levels of like getting diamonds. Keep in mind, that's just like my rating of it. The reload animation's different because I use tier 3 of the lightning hands perk. It increases the speed of reload, so they have to change the animation for it as well. Oh, it was interesting, FRG. It was very interesting. Luckily, I didn't have a hangover or anything. Or, like, not a massive headache, at least. I didn't get a headache from it. But yeah, I had a little trip to the bathroom. And that's why the stream ended so abruptly. Bree had to come and end it for me. I told her, like, I was like, yeah, just end the golf it stream. And luckily, because of that, I didn't get a headache. But my body's a little sore. Even like a day after. Or 2 days after or whatever. It was fun to watch. It was a fun time, man. It was a very, very fun time. Oh, man. But this is why I don't do this more than once a month. Because, like, I hate the aftermath of it. Yep, indeed, Sam. First time in 18 years, mind you. But I made a very bad decision before that stream. I had tomato and red pepper soup with a grilled cheese. And then I mixed like 3 different types of drinks together, and my stomach did not like it, man. It did not like it at all. It was rough. I don't think I did, JC. I don't think I did. Pretty much, Andrew, pretty much. I mean, I'm fine afterwards. Yes, Ash. Pretty much. Oh, nice, Funky Monkey. I do remember that name, actually. I do remember your name. Congrats, man. Congratulations. Boom. Oh, no worries, JC. What happened to the fallow grind? Nothing happened to it. Nothing happened to the fallow grind. Just because we do a stream on Moose doesn't mean that anything's happened to the fallow grind. At this point, you guys know I switch it up quite often. Like, I rarely will stick to the exact same thing for an extended period of time. We kind of just bounce between stuff depending on what I'm feeling each day. Will I ever do the Bantang grind again? It's hard to say. I kind of just... Because of the fact that Bantang only have melanistic and albino, grinding for rares takes a lot longer than it does for stuff like the whitetail or the moose, for example. Because piebalds usually spawn a lot more often than like albinos and mellas, but Bantang don't have a piebald. So getting a rare is like 1 in 2,000 or something like that. It's really tough. And so like with the Bantang being like a super slow to kill animal, I kind of just lost interest in it after a while. Like we had gone, what, over 1,000 kills, I think? And hadn't seen a single rare, and I just didn't want to continue on. I mean, I'm sure we'll come back to it at some point. We've already got them managed down and set up. We just got to like move the tents around again. But yeah, it was just getting boring. Bantang just got boring after a while. And I think part of that also is the fact that they don't have a great one. So like the only thing I was getting was just diamonds. And like if you've seen one diamond Bantang, you've seen them all. They look pretty similar. Why do you start so many grinds but don't finish them like Cape Buffalo, Peccary, and others? Exactly what I just said. I just get bored of some of them. The ones that you see me return to are the ones that I'm actually having fun with. Like, if I start a grind and then, like, stop it almost immediately, it just means I didn't have fun. Like, Peccary, there's only so much you can do with them because they're a non-antlered species. You know, they all look exactly the same. Aside from, like, a couple different fur variations, obviously. But, like, a diamond peccary's not gonna look any different from a level 1. And, like, species like that, I just have a hard time sticking to. Roe deer was fun to grind because, like, roe deer have a pretty good variety. Like, there's a few different diamond racks. There is, you know, true racks on them, so you get some wonky stuff. And then they've also got 3 rares. It's like roe deer, I was able to stick to roe deer for quite a while, and I really enjoyed that week of hunting roe deer. So much that I've thought about returning to it. But for stuff like the peccary and things like that, there's only so much I can hunt them in a short amount of time before I get tired of seeing them. And that kind of goes for most animals that don't have antlers or horns. Oh, I reset it a little bit too far. There we go. Oh, reindeer great one would be amazing, for sure. That would definitely be cool. Let's back up, see if they're just not rendered. Nope, not this time. Thank you, Country Kid. Appreciate it. Have a good evening. Nothing. Appreciate it, Arc Nerd. Don't know if my super chat went through, but thanks for the stream tonight. Really sick. This is making me feel better. Also, did you ever get a diamond or rare on the peccary hunt? I did not get any trophy peccary, no. And I'm glad that you're able to watch the stream and feel a little bit better from that, dude. I hope you get better soon. And no, I don't believe the super chat went through. I don't see it, at least. Yeah, I don't think it went through. It's fine either way, though, man. Just get better. I hope you feel better soon. Nice, we nailed that little hard shot. Love to see it. 7-day water buffalo grind? I would not be opposed to that because there's actually a pretty cool diamond that somebody killed recently where, like, the horns, they, like, curl in straight up. Like, it looks so crazy. And it made me kind of want to get one of those. I can see water buffalo being fun. I saw that it was so weird. Yeah, it was such a strange diamond. Like, it made me really want to go for some water buffalo at some point. Oh, nice, Caden. That's awesome. That is, like, one heck of a super rare. That's crazy. Welcome back, Willie. The wedding topper rack. Yeah, that thing's crazy, Sam. That thing's crazy. I really want to get one that looks like him. Because it's just so absurd looking. I mean, like, it looked just like a Great One Buffalo. Like, that's, if they ever make a Great One Water Buffalo, I'd expect it to look like that, you know? Just crazy. Welcome back, Begone. Missed. Ah, he's floating. No. I did not give permission to float. Not really, Sam. I'll be honest, I've never had one. I've never had one before. I'm like a whiskey and beer type of guy. And I typically like to just have, like, the whiskey over ice. Here we go. Oh. Would I ever do a bear grind on Leighton? No, it is the one Leighton grind I would never do. Bear on Leighton would probably be the worst possible grind you could ever do. Because they can be at every inch of water on Leighton, including the coastlines. And all these little dots of water you see. So, it would be the most miserable grind of all time. Nah, it's just not my thing, Static. It's not my thing. What gun am I using? 300 Magnum. Yeah, Great One Elk would be amazing, man. That'd be so good. I would definitely prefer a Great One Elk over most other things that we could get as a Great One. Oh. No, that's not what he said, Blue. That's not what he said. He was asking what my opinions would be on having, like, either of those. I mean, I don't want a boar Great One either. I just think that it's gonna be one, you know? I feel like it's a very, like, likely contender for a new Great One. I wouldn't personally want it over a lot of other things. But I do feel like it's pretty likely it could be a boar. Because it's a Hirschfelden species, and there's currently only 2 on Hirschfelden, but 3 on Leighton. And if they want to even it out, it would make sense to do something on Hirsch. And so I do think boar is likely. Because people in the community have talked about a Hogzilla ever since the beginning of Great Ones existing. Ever since the Whitetail was released, Hogzilla has been brought up. So that's why I think it's going to be a boar. I think I got a mountain whitefish today that was 0.01 away from diamond. Whitefish is the last fish in the game. I need his diamond. Oh my gosh, Doan. R.I.P., bro. R.I.P., man. Appreciate it, Flynn. Welcome. You think a new map will come out in 2024? Oh yeah, 100%. They'll definitely release a new map before the end of the year. Question is, like, when will that be? That's the thing we still don't know is like when they're going to release it. Are they going to keep the old like time frame of being like June, or are they going to do it earlier because they skipped December? Like, I don't know. I hope we get it earlier than June. That'd be really nice. Ooh. Can't make it. Man, it sucks when you see one like this and you're like, ooh, that could make diamond. And then you look at the estimate and it's like, nope, that can't make diamond. $93 kills on the grind. Let's go. What about a mountain lion great one? That would be fantastic. Hopefully it's a good one when it comes out. I feel like it has to be a good one, man. Like, why would they make us wait this long if it wasn't going to be something crazy? I think because of the fact that Emerald Coast was such a insanely good map, and it was like so much better than anything else that's been released, I feel like that has made them feel like they have to one-up that. And so my prediction is that they're just going to take their time and make the best map they possibly can. Because, I mean, after Emerald Coast, like, how do you get crazier than that? Like, you'd have to put the same level of quality out, or else people are going to think the map sucks, because that's just kind of the way the internet works. If something isn't as good as the last, people automatically say it sucks, even though it might still be a really good map, you know? So I feel like they've got to try and one-up themselves. Also, I love how both those disappeared when I refreshed the time. RIP. I don't get that bug too often where they disappear after you reset the time, but that one that was floating definitely disappeared. He was gone. RIP, man. Yeah, Sika would be a cool great one. I feel like that's an underrated pick. There's a lot of people that just overlook the Sika deer as a whole. Definitely be gone. Definitely. That is my most wanted map of all time. What's the most diamonds I've shot in one day? I don't think I've ever really kept count, to be honest. I remember there was one day that I got 7 diamonds out of multiplayer. And for like non-HM, 7 diamonds in one day is crazy. And then in terms of like herd management, I've never really kept track of it. Nice, Slippy. That's awesome. Congrats. Congrats on that. I'm not sure, Logan. You can probably find it on YouTube. I don't know what the video's called, though. I just saw the thumbnail for it. I'm still loving Emerald Coast. Me too, man. I still hop on it whenever I want to, like, play with Bro or, like, do, like, some multiplayer. I don't do multiplayer very often nowadays, but I almost always go to Emerald whenever I do. It's just so fun to hunt around on. Oh yeah, Doan, I did. I did have a few 1,000 scoring animals back before they changed the scoring in Call of the Wild. I had a 1,000 scoring Gemsbok. I had a 1,000 scoring European Hare. I know I had at least 1 or 2 others. I can't remember off the top of my head. I know I had a 998 elk. Like Roosevelt elk. How's it going, Noah? How you doing, man? Yeah, that'd be crazy bee fishing. Ooh, that sucks. Imperfectly adventurous. That's a long grind, man. 5,200 kills into fallow? Ouch. Man, I hope you get that great one soon for your sake. That is rough. Because I know, like, with my 8,300 kill bear grind, like, I felt like I was going insane by the end of it. What's the hardest animal to HM? Any bird. Just any bird species. Any bird or rabbit would be the toughest. Doesn't really matter which one, they'd all suck to manage. Bird management. Oh, yeah. Man, that'd be so tough. Because, like, right now, ducks and geese don't respawn properly unless you kill off the entire flock. Like, they just don't respawn until the whole flock is dead. And so, like, you really can't herd manage them. It would be so tough to do that. You'd be down for a chamois great one? That'd be an interesting pick. Like, it'd be another one that I think would be a sleeper pick. Like, a lot of people don't really ever talk about chamois, but I think it could make a cool great one if they designed it properly. I feel like they would have to give chamois their drink time back if they want to add a great one to them, though. Or else we'd have a lot of complaints about it being, like, too difficult. Come on, buddy. Just go down, man. 96 kills, by the way. Yeah, roe deer would be awesome. Roe deer would be really good. There we go. Nice, Tucker. Nice. You know, blacktail are another species that are kind of underrated. A lot of people overlook them, but just because they're smaller than mule deer and whitetail in the game. But they're such a fun species. Though I am quite critical of them just because I grew up around blacktail deer. Like, I've seen blacktail deer all my life. So I do think there's a lot of areas where they could tweak them and make them better. But, like, they're still really cool. And I think a great one for blacktail would be one of the best looking great ones in the whole game. Like, it would be so good. It would be so good. I did not actually do the survey, Mason. I forgot to do it. Hey now. Ma'am. Really just gonna sit in front of him? Every run, man. Oh, what the? Hey, buddy. I see you, like, popping into render. Uninvited and unannounced. Imagine that was a hard shot. I didn't even get vitals. Oh, no. It's going great. It's going great. I know, right? I know, right, Jenna? How dare I? I mean, people see what I want in my videos. How do you get to a survey? I'm pretty sure it's done at this point, Zeb. I think they already did it. I think they already wrapped it up a while ago, right? I think, at least. You guys in chat can correct me if I'm wrong on that. Great one, saltwater croc. We need them. That would be crazy. That'd be very crazy. They wrapped it up on Tuesday? Got you. Okay. Another 4. Smoked! We only need 2 more kills to get to 100 on the grind. So I think it's safe to say we're not getting a super short grind this time. We're about to break 100, so it's going to be, like, Definitely not record setting. Our record's 28. We definitely didn't break it. Definitely didn't break it. I'm calling it. I think this is going to be a long grind. We've had so many short grinds in a row for Moose that I feel like we're due for one that's over 500. Which, even if it's like between 500 and 700, or 500 and 1,000, that'd still be like a really good grind. We've been absurdly lucky with Moose, aside from the one grind that was over 4,000 kills. That grind was just awful. That grind was so bad, the 4,300 or 4,500 or whatever it was. That was rough. Imagine getting a great one on kill 99. Well, that's not going to happen because 99? 100. There we go. 100 kills into the grind. What's up, Digital? What's up, man? But I think that this Moose needs help. Ma'am, are you okay? Are you okay, ma'am? Please let me photograph you in perfect lighting and perfect angles. Oh, bye. That was the most delayed reaction I've ever seen in my entire life. Well, anyway, as I was saying, that's going to be it for this stream, guys. I appreciate you guys dropping in. 100 kills into the Moose grind. Hopefully, we can get ourselves something crazy next time. We got 3 diamonds this stream and 1 rare. So, not too bad. 3 diamonds and 100 kills is actually pretty good for Moose. I don't have this grind nearly as herd managed as I do like fallow deer or whitetail. So 3 diamonds and 100 kills, not bad for this level of HM. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button on YouTube and also leave a like if you have not. And if you're on Twitch, hit the follow. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.